You're listening to What She Grows Through, a podcast dedicated to empower and uplift Black women to grow their self worth. I'm your host, Chanel Amir, one of many dope Black women, creating a community for us to pour into and align with one another, uncovering our true feelings from sexuality to self love, to begin growing through life and evolving into our best authentic selves. Let's get started. What's up, beautiful, and welcome back to the latest episode of the What She Goes Through podcast. It's your girl, Chanel Amir, and I'm so happy to be here in this moment with you in the year 2026. I don't know. I just feel different. Like this year is really it. Today, I want to talk about something that's been sitting with me so heavy as we begin stepping into this new year. What this being her now actually looks like. Not the future version or after everything is perfect. Not the version after the house is fully set up or the business is scaled or the body feels exactly how you want it to feel. You get it. I'm talking about that her right now in real time. Life has a way of humbling you. And I felt so much of this in 2025. One day you can feel as though you're on top of the world. You can be, do, and have it all. But if I'm being honest, the pressure of it all and how I had to show up so much, it got overstimulating at times. Like I wasn't okay mentally for real. There was so much going on, pivoting and just trying to keep a sane face and aura for the sake of these kids. For a long time, I thought becoming her meant like I had to arrive somewhere. There was this checkpoint that I would eventually cross. And once I did, then I'd be confident. Then I can be calm. Then I'll feel secure. But this past year taught me something completely different. Being her now was all about alignment. It's this indescribable feeling, almost like this puzzle piece finally being placed in the correct spot, and boom, you're given this wisdom. It's about making choices that always support who you're becoming instead of who you've been surviving as. That word, surviving, oof, like, it's deep for real because that was me. I continued having these swirling thoughts of when will I push through the ceiling to get to that woman that I want to be so bad. Like it felt like it was at arm's reach. Like I can reach out and almost grab it. Like, oh. But journaling out these reflections made this finally visible to me. What keeps me grounded and always coming back is her. I'm ready. I have to be. That's the only way that we'll ever meet is if I keep walking, if I keep going. For me, being her now looks like choosing peace even when it's inconvenient. It looks like moving my children into a space that feels safer and more secure, more steadier, even if it meant disruption. It looks like just slowing down my pace so my nervous system can finally catch up with my dreams. Definitely more resting without explaining myself, but not too much because, I got kids. And trusting myself to just not rush on what's still unfolding. One of the biggest shifts that I made was realizing that growth doesn't always need to be loud or shown to others. Sometimes it's so quiet. Sometimes it looks like just cleaning up your space, your environment, creating routines that actually work for your life, that are realistic, and choosing structure so you don't have to live in constant reaction mode all the time. Being her now also means I stopped separating my identities. I'm not just a filmmaker. I'm not just a mother. I'm not just a behavioral specialist. My new 2026 endeavor, but we'll save that for another chat. All of that is me. And once I stopped trying to compartmentalize who I am, everything just started to flow differently. That alignment, like my work felt more real, more authentic, more honest. I felt like I can be in my creative bag without feeling forced. And my overall energy just felt more protected. So, here are a few practical gems that I want you to take into this year. First, stop waiting to feel ready. If you're waiting for confidence before you move, I promise you you'll be there for some time, because confidence is only going to come from doing that thing that we're most afraid of, and doing it while being imperfect, not after we think we mastered it. Check your environment. This was big for me in my move this year, and I'll link my moving vlog for you to get all the details in the show notes. Your space affects your mind more than you'll ever realize. If your environment feels chaotic and all over the place, your nervous system will constantly stay on edge. Being her now might mean letting go, reorganizing, relearning, or maybe just creating a small corner of your own that just feels like peace, something yours. Build structure that supports this soft girl era. Like, we gotta get into it. Like, that softness. Having structure, it's not restricting you, it's protecting you. It's protecting those routines, boundaries, the systems. That's what allows you to rest without feeling anxious. And this is an ongoing journey for me as a single mom too. But I must tell you that that Notion app has been everything for me. Straight game changer with just getting my life all the way together. Be okay with doing things at your pace. You don't need to move like anybody else out here. You're allowed to build slowly if it means that you're building something that lasts. And finally, stop shrinking your desires and your dreams to make other people comfortable. Like, oh my goodness, that is done and over with. Being her now means trusting that what you want is valid, even if it doesn't make sense to anybody else. This year is not about proving. This year is about integrating. Letting who you are on the inside match how you're living on the outside. So if you're listening to this and you feel like you're in between versions of yourself, let this be your reminder that you don't have to wait to become her, because you already are. I'm trying to tell you this, sis. You're just learning how to live like it. So thank you for sitting with me in this moment. If this resonated, take a moment to reflect on what being her now looks like for you. And I'll see you in the next conversation, because we're growing through this life thing together. I look forward to talking with you again. Until then.